Good. How are you?
Doing good. Thanks as always for joining us. As a reminder to members of the media on the call, please press *1 at this time to get in the queue to ask questions for head coach Doug Martin of New Mexico State. Coach, you're coming off of a win against Texas State last Saturday. Your thoughts on that game?
Well, I thought we played a great team game. Our defense really was a catalyst, got some turnovers for us early and helped us get going. And then Tyler Rogers, our quarterback, had a spectacular game. I mean, he how he wasn't the conference player of the week, I have no idea. He caught a pass for a touchdown, he ran for a touchdown, and he threw 3 touchdown passes. So I don't know if anybody had a better day than that, but it was a good win for us.
And Coach, the upcoming game against Appalachian State is this Saturday. Your thoughts on the Mountaineers heading into this game?
They're an extraordinary football team, really well coached, really talented. Obviously, when you look statistically, they're up the top at every defensive category, number 1 in scoring defense. Offensively, they're leading the conference in rushing. So it's going to be a monumental task to slow them down and get points, and we'll just fight the best we can.
All right, Coach, thank you. We'll go to our first questions from Brett Strelo with the Winston-Salem Journal.
Hey, Coach, just the way you guys have played at home this year, what would you kind of attribute to some of the success you've had playing in your home stadium?
Oh, man, Brett, I wish I knew because I'd carry it onto the road. But, I don't know. Our players have, for whatever reason, they have played better at home. We've got the one loss against Georgia Southern, which, we really should have won that game. But I really don't know what to tell you on that other than it's just gone that way this year.
How would you kind of track Larry's season? I know he missed the first 3 games, and just kind of how he's come along as the season's progressed. Yeah,
the last 2 games, he's really gotten back to himself. He really missed the first 6 games. He played very sparingly, in the first couple of games he came back because he just wasn't ready yet. He wasn't in football shape and those type of things. So from the Texas A&M game on, he's kind of been back to himself. He really looked good Saturday and the Saturday before that. So it's a shame that he's missed half the season, but he's sure playing well now.
Just with as much time as you spent in North Carolina, how did your time with Coach Logan in East Carolina kind of shape the coach that you become?
Coach Logan probably had the biggest impact on me of any coach I've ever been around. He was the best head coach I've ever seen. I mean, he had a great plan for how to win at East Carolina specifically. He was a great offensive mind. Everything I know about offensive football and coaching quarterbacks has come from Steve, and I think it's one of the reasons Tyler's doing so well this year. You can relate that all the way back to Steve Logan, but he was a phenomenal football coach, and not only on the field but off the field. He did a great job with players, counseling players, and taking care of those guys, and I hope that that's carried over to me also.
I don't want to hog it, but there's time for one more. After you, Jalen Moore and Marcus Cox in the same backfield at times, what kind of challenge does that present, having both those guys on the same field at the same time?
Yeah, I mean, they have tremendous talent in the backfield, and, the quarterback is such a great decision maker, too. I mean, he really, to me, is the guy that makes them go just because he doesn't make mistakes. I mean, he will not make a mistake, and he puts them in the right play. And their offensive line also, I mean, they run the zone scheme as well as anybody in the country. I mean, you can't turn film of anybody on and see somebody do it better.
Thank you.
All right, Brett, thank you very much. And, Coach, thank you very much for your time this morning. We appreciate it as always.
Thank you.